my name is Reese and welcome back to Reese's Species. So my last two videos were a bit longer, so this week I'm just going to be doing a standard, good old-fashioned feeding video. And so this one's going to be a bit shorter, it'll be a bit more relaxed, but I will warn you, I will be self-promoting some of my Etsy products in this video. So, we'll get into it. So we'll start down here and we'll work our way up. So we'll start with my juvenile assumed male Hogicosa bicolor. Everyone in today's video will be getting crickets of various sizes. We'll go for two of these kind of medium, small sized crickets. And we'll fill up his water dish as well. Oh, you got one. So those are a bit small for him, but I currently don't have too many in the size he would normally take, hence why I'm giving him two. But they're an okay size, they're not super inappropriate. He's such a cool spider. He's so pretty. Next we will feed my cut web spider. I'll see if I can't get a good angle in here. My cut web spider will also be getting two crickets, two small crickets. Ooh. Look at that, you see that takedown? Awesome. An absolute favorite of mine, for sure, that curtain web. Next up are the tarantulas. We'll see how I go with these ones. Let's start with the Exavale. Although he might currently be... Oh no, there he is. There he is down in his burrow. Again, just multiples of these smaller ones. They're not so small that they'll ignore them. I love these containers, by the way. These are just from Kmart, just food fresh containers. One of the crickets went straight down into the burrow. Not sure if he'll come up for a feed, this one. He might be in pre-molt. You can see the entrance to his burrows on this side, and he's down in there. I don't know if he's going to come up. I'll leave him in there with them. But someone who is always hungry is my Champagne. And I don't know, she's usually down here. I love it when they build the burrows in spots where I can see them. She's usually down in there, but she must be up closer to the surface. She's actually kicked over her water dish, but I'm just gonna leave that be for now because it's nice and humid in there. You can see the humidity. Oh, one of the crickets went straight down the hole. Oh, they're both going straight down. Oh. I hope the camera got that. That was cool. She had one cricket, she was trying to go for the other one as well. All my herbivorous creatures got fed. There's nothing in here just yet, still waiting on the scorpion. But here's a great time to promote my 3D printed underground hides. They come in 2 sizes, one for tarantulas, one for wolf spiders. They have these magnetic nameplates. They come in 13 colors, with more coming soon. And you can even get ones that glow in the dark. Use the link down below, or the code down below, to get free shipping. Alright, now it's time for my big girl. She'll be getting a bigger cricket, because it's been a while since she's eaten. And I'll fill her water dish. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. I think not. Oh, bless me. Well, I don't think she's gonna get it in this video. We'll move on to my largest female Mopsis Mormon. Again, normally I'd feed a lot larger, but I don't have any larger at the moment. So what I'm doing here is kind of just offering it her in this catch cup in the hopes she'll recognize it as food. If it stresses her out too much, I will just place it in there. I've found wild-caught ones tend to be better at recognizing food rather than the captive bred ones. And she also ate not that long ago, so I'm not overly worried. I'm just gonna dump the cricket out. Oop. Dump the cricket out and let it run around. And she'll go for it in her own time. With giant species like this Mopsis mormon and other species like Opisthoncus, I do believe it is better to go a larger prey size, simply because they seem to handle it better, and it also seems to help them grow larger and more robust than their smaller counterparts. So this is my young captive bred Mopsis mormon. And I'll be giving this one a cricket almost the same as its body size. You can see instantly it recognizes the food in the cup as opposed to being afraid like the wild caught. Go and get it. Yeah. So cool. Go on, you. I need you out of there, please. I'm just trying to kick her out. Kick her out of this cup so I can reuse it. Just gently tapping on the bottom to to encourage her to... Thank you. Another giant species, Opisthoncus quadratarius. This is the adult female caught at Mount Kuta. She did hide in that beehive for a long time, and I actually had to tweezer feed her to get her out. She actually quite happily accepted cricket from the tweezers, so I don't think she'll be too phased about eating from the cup. I just watched Leviathan, my adult Hogicosa bicolor, catch that cricket and completely flip herself upside down. Trying to catch it. She got it. I really wish I got that on camera, because I just watched it out of the corner of my eye. But yay, this girl took her food, didn't hide in the cup. Very, very pleased. This is another giant species. You can see they're not quite as large as the Mopsis mormon, but they're a little, I guess, friendlier looking than the Mopsis, speaking of which one of them is looking me directly in the eyes. They're a little friendlier looking than the Mopsis, and so a lot of people would prefer these. Since in Australia we don't have the large, like, Phidippus regius or Phidippus audax, so we don't have those stereotypical quote-unquote jumping spiders that a lot of people think of when they think of jumping spiders. But yeah, these guys are a little friendlier. Just a little nice looking. This one's got some lovely reds on her. You can't really see them. She's not the best model. She's got some lovely, gorgeous reds and some gorgeous patterning on her. Another Mopsis mormon. Gonna be getting sick of these guys by now. Let's see if I can do a decent angle where you can see. She's such a lovely bright green, this one. Again, normally I would go significantly larger in terms of cricket size, but we work with what we've got until I have time to go to the pet store and get some more. I'll leave her to catch that one on her own. She doesn't seem to want to hunt on camera for me. Next up is my partner's Sandilodes superbus. You can see the wee little tyke in the back. This is also a giant species. This one's just very, very young. You can see in there. This is a temporary enclosure until this one gets a little bigger. And then we have a Jurassic Park themed enclosure. But you can see, let me get the focus back. You can see the cricket is a decent size in comparison to the body. Jumping spiders, you can go up to like 1.5 times their body size for their food. In the hole. In you go. You can see that immediate recognition of, oh, that's food. Doesn't look like this little tyke's really gonna hunt on camera for us either. Perhaps not. It's a bit hard to see in this enclosure anyway, so we'll move on. Up next is another Opisthoncus quadratarius, a juvenile. This is also available in my Etsy shop. So these are available in either standard 3D print in a range of colors, or mossy like this one. So this is just a test one, so the moss doesn't look too great. And it's also printed in grey. I plan on printing the mossy ones in dark green and making the moss a lot finer. These are very cheap, at only $4.50 each for the small ones, and with two kinds of opening, either front opening, well, like side opening, or top opening. Let's feed this little one. Hungry? Well, that cricket fell down, but this little one should be fine to get it on its own. Such a lovely colour, this one. I'll put the front door back on. This one's got such a lovely, almost blue tinge to it. So pretty. Next up is a semi-wild Menembrus bivivatus. And I say semi-wild because these guys, they're pretty tame. They live alongside humans on houses. And this one actually hasn't eaten for me yet, so if I can get it to eat today, then that'll be good. Crickets have a pretty strong feed response to danger, which is interesting. I'm just gonna have to release the cricket into here and hopefully she goes for it. Hopefully, if this one doesn't eat this cricket for me, it will be going back on the wall of the front of my house. Last but not least, we will be feeding my fireback huntsman, who should be, if I'm correct, back here. Yeah, up in that corner there. Now, huntsmen are crazy fast, so I will be doing this with a fair amount of caution. You can see I've used my last extra large cricket here. Now, since they are nocturnal, he's probably asleep, but we'll see. Alrighty, that's all for today. Nice short video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to Don't forget to check out my Instagram as well as my Etsy. And don't forget to like this video as well as subscribe and hit the notifications icon so that you get updated every time that I upload. And I will see you guys next week. Bye bye!